My Hebrew brothers and sisters, welcome back. 12 tribes of Israel, scattered all over the globe. We thank you for tuning in, and remember to like and subscribe to this channel and to this session. This is your Murray YAHUAH ben YAHUAH Israel, and again let me thank you for your subscription. And as we continue in our studies, in Psalm 46, YAHUAH is our refuge and strength. Now we're going to start, because we're doing some short sessions, we're going to just talk as much as we can, and some scriptures that we'd like to read, we cannot read them here in this session, but I can give them to you. So please remember to have a pen and a notepad ready so that we can take some notes. So in the last session, which was I determined our name in the part 4. We ended at verse 6. That's Psalm 46, verse 6. Said, the heathen raged, the kingdom removed, he uttered his voice, and the earth melted. And we talk about what it means there, okay? And so now we continue in verse 7. He said, the Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. You see, YAHUAH of hosts is with us. Remember, we talk about the fact that verse 5, and so on, really talk about he being in our midst. Verse 1 also, right? He's with us. He never leave us. He never leave us. He's in our midst. He is with us. And so he say, the YAHUAH of hosts is with us. The YAHUAH of Jacob is our refuge. And then he says, Selah. Stop, pause for a moment, and whatever I say here, remember, is forever. He doesn't say something that he doesn't mean. Okay? But let's look at a word or two in here that we want to comment on in verse 7. Because in verse 7, I want us to look at the word host. The YAHUAH of hosts is with us. The word host there comes from a Hebrew word, sabah or saba'ah. The same in some scripture, you see, he is the YAHUAH Sabot. Is that T-S, and you have a little like a little stroke in between, and then the B-A, and also another little stroke there, and then they say A-H. So he is the YAHUAH Saba'ah. Some scriptures say Saboath, meaning that there's a mass of, it could mean a mass of things, a mass of people, especially for war or campaign or an army, okay? And so our troop, a host of heaven, hosts of angels. In Luke chapter 2:13, he talks about, and suddenly there was, a host of a heavenly host. So angels, remember at the time after Yeshua's, the announcement of his birth. Okay, but when we talk about YAHUAH is with us, There's some verses. There's some verses that I need for you to write down and look at. On Job 7:1, Job 10:17, and also Job 14 verse 14, and Isaiah 40 verse 2. Listen what it says. It says, comfort, and we'll read it from verse 1. Verses 1 and 2. It says, comfort ye my people, saith your YAHUAH. Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem, and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished, that her iniquity is pardoned, for she had received of YAHUAH, of YAHUAH's hand, double for all her sin. My brothers and my sisters, it was not easy. It was not easy for all that you went through. In Job chapter 7:1, it talks about hireling, and in 14:14, Job 14:14 talks about, say, when a man dies, shall he live again? Okay? Now, let me say this, that our people, the Hebrew Israelite people, have received double punishment. Double punishment. Not only that they were punished during the wilderness period as they traveled from Egypt to Jerusalem, they were taken again into captivity, and they're scattered all over the world. Double for their sins. So, my brothers and my sisters, let me encourage you to stay firm, stay close to YAHUAH, because we do not want the promise to leave us, the promise to take us into a new heaven and new earth. And the promise that he gave to us, he said he's going to keep it. Now, we have to keep our end of this. We cannot let our YAHUAH down. We have to keep our end. So remember, he said, YAHUAH of hosts is with us. YAHUAH of Jacob is a refuge. So he has a host of people, a host of angels, and there to protect us. Okay, it's an army. He has an army to protect us and to keep us in the way. All right, so remember that. He promised that he's going to do it, and he will do it. So please write in your note, write Job 7:1, Job 10:17, Job 14:14, Isaiah 40. I just read that to you. Isaiah 40 verse 2. Then also Daniel 10:1. Daniel 10:1 is about a story about a vision that he had, where an angel, a messenger came to him to tell him about some things that was going to happen, that he saw it in the dream. But he said the prince of Persia kept him back from coming. In other words, there was another demonic spirit or angel that tried to hold him back, to keep him from getting to Daniel, which was over several days. And but Michael came and freed him. Michael came and freed him. See, so let me say this, when we have problem and we have stuff going on around us in our lives and we trust YAHUAH, YAHUAH has his angels. He has his angels, his messengers that he sent to watch over us, to guide us, to protect us. I can see, when the evil ones come and try to destroy us and try to do stuff to us, that Michael and the messenger angels of the angels that YAHUAH sent to protect us, I could see them with a sword, I just envision them, just, warding them off of us. And we know that, He's not going to leave us alone. He promised that he will never leave us, nor forsake us. So remember what he said here, the YAHUAH of hosts, he have his army is with us. And the fact that he is the YAHUAH of Jacob, he promised Jacob a blessing, his descendants a blessing. And he's not going to leave us. He's gonna stand by us. He's gonna watch over us. But we have to keep our side of the bargain. But listen what he said. He is not only with us in a sense that, but he is our refuge. Remember in verse 1, we talk about what our refuge is. A refuge is someone that we can run to, can hide. Protection, safety. He is our hiding place. We can go and we can hide, we can go to him, we can, so he's going to protect us. We also have what you call the bullies in schools, the bully, school bullies. But you know what? There was always a group of guys who could take on a bully. I remember, I don't believe in beating up on girls, but there was a girl who was a bully. And in my class, and when I was in primary school, she was a big bully. And let me tell you what, every time she get a chance, she beating up a boy. And it was a joy for her to beat up a boy. And one day she came, and she was a pretty big girl too. She was no little girl. And one day she came to me, and just, I did not mess with this girl. She just come, because of all the kids, this thing she could beat me up. And she came and pushed me, and, before I know it, I get a big fist, upside my head. And I said, no, this is not going to happen. And I turned around and, I hit her so hard that for a couple of days my hand hurt. But you know what? From that day until we left that school, she never tried to be my bully again. Every time she said me, "Hi, Josh." They used to call me Slim because I was skinny and slim. So I used to say, "Hi, Slim, how you doing?" And guess what? She used to live in my neighborhood too. She used to live in my neighborhood. Every time I have to pass her house to go to my house when I'm coming from school also. Okay, but what I'm saying that the big bullies, YAHUAH is there to protect us against the bullies, the devil, and his angels. We're going to stop here. Remember to like and subscribe to this channel. Invite your friends. This is your Moray Yeshu, Ben Uriah Yisrael. Walk with the King.